Hello, namaste and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena and today I will discuss about what is Metasploit. Metasploit really a wonderful framework for cyber criminals, hackers, for penetration tester and for security professionals. So this is just not for hackers only. This is for many cybersecurity professionals who want to find out is there any kind of vulnerability exist on their system and how to what are the different ways they can use to exploit those vulnerabilities. And in today's session I will discuss about what is exactly the matters. So let's start today's session. Being a penetration tester, okay, or hackers or cyber criminals, we can say, yeah, or security professional, clear. For example, we are having a network. For example, this is our router, okay, that is connected with the internet, okay. We also have, for example, say firewall or IPS, IDS, whatsoever we are having in our network, clear. And for example, here are switches and multiple devices are there, clear. Or there can be some wireless devices, okay, which are accessing our network. Another part of the network where we are having multiple other devices, clear. So being a penetration tester, company wants to know whether there kind of any vulnerability exists on a system or not, okay. And for the hackers and cyber criminals, what they want to exploit, they want to find out the vulnerabilities, damage the company, clear. Here is penetration tester and cybersecurity professional, they want to help, okay. And but these hackers and the cyber criminals, they want to damage the company, okay. Motive is different, but what they want to do, they can do with the help of the Metasploit. And Metasploit is not a one software which will just provide some functionality. It is completely a framework which will provide all the things which required to perform, either just to finding out the vulnerabilities in the system or what code they need. After finding, first of all they will find the vulnerability and then they need some code, some commands, some softwares to perform the attack on the target machine or on the target network, okay. And after that, what they want to get, okay, performing the attack, for example, with the help of the code or with the commands, they will perform the attack on the machine. And then what they want to do, what they want to perform or what they want to do, what they want to do, they can get the information of the machine, okay. They can get the information of the machine, they just can get the what type of softwares installed on the machines, what's the version of that, what is the administrative right, who are the users, how many, for example, we can say directories exist on that complete system or on the server, clear. Or what else they can want, they want to upload something, okay. They want to download something on the target machine, okay. Download, or even they can encrypt the messages, they can encrypt the data over the system. So they can do lot many things, and Metasploit provide a complete framework. With the help of those things, we can do all these type of tasks, okay. In Metasploit, we are having thousands of exploits. With the help of the exploits, with the help of those exploits, we can find out the vulnerabilities on the systems, whether that's Microsoft Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, or the other kind of operating system. If they have, we can find in any of the operating system the vulnerabilities, and then there are some pre configured code to execute as per the vulnerability. First of all, there must be an vulnerability on the system. If the target is not having any vulnerabilities, it is not possible to perform the attack on it. Okay? And as per those vulnerabilities when exist, then they will execute the code, and then they will perform the payloads. So three things: find out the vulnerabilities, execute the code, okay, that's exploit, and whatever they want to do, they can do with the help of the payload. Clear? That's open source framework, we can say. It's an open source project which anyone can download it, and that is in command prompt and GUI as well. So it's in command prompt, and with the help of the GUI even you can perform all these tasks. Clear? So lot many things we can do with the help of Metasploit. And in Metasploit there are different modules, different ways we can perform the attacks. So these modules are exploits, payloads, auxiliary functions, encoders, listeners, shell code, post exploitation, and no operations. So as per the operating system, whatever the vulnerability exists on it, as per that particular vulnerabilities, which code will be executed. It's even whatever the exploits they are having, they just also assign the we can say rank to that. Is that good, normal, or manual, or excellent? So which is having the excellent rank, if we will perform the exploitation, then definitely we would be able to get the information from the target machine, or what type of attack we will perform. We will get easily success on that. First of all, you must have the knowledge of how the commands will run on those one. And if this is not like a deep knowledge of a programming language, but at least you must understand, yes, how to execute the codes. And if you are a good programmer and you know, yes, I can create my own code, so you can also create your own code, and you can install it into Metasploit, and then you can use your own code to perform the attack of the target machine. Yeah. So how we can run that Metasploit? It can be run on the separate Windows machine. Okay, it can be run in the Linux. Yeah, I just installed, that's already installed, and if that's not installed, we can run it easily in the Kali Linux. Okay, so I just run the command on the terminal, msf console. So msf console, when you will run the command, you will whatever the version you are having. So here this Metasploit version 5.0.20 in this picture. Okay. And developers continuously, they are adding new exploit, new auxiliary port, or post exploitation, post or payloads. So they are just increasing the number of this you will find change. Might be you are using the other version, latest version, or the previous version of Metasploit though. So the number of exploit you can see here, 1886. Okay, and auxiliary is having 1065. So just which vulnerabilities exist, we can find it, and how just we can use the code, we can use the code. So you can see here I used the exploit multi-handler for the window metaparameter, and I just perform attack on a machine, which I'll show you on another session, because that's not the thing I will discuss here right now. Just I will tell you what is Metasploit. So Metasploit really a wonderful package we can say is an open project, and that's just giving us lot of functionality to perform the penetration testing, to just know about, yes, in our system these are the different type of attacks can happen, these are the vulnerability exist on our network, open services, or what are the ports are open, and how, if that exists and we are able to exploit all these things, then definitely hackers can also exploit our vulnerability on our system. So just solution is for that, don't open too much of the ports which are not used, the services which you are not using, close them, shut down, and then you can even protect your system. Clear? And in the next, just follow me on the cybersecurity prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. Also share that session with your friends so that they will be able to understand what exactly Metasploit is. So fantastic, wonderful, and they will be able to get the wonderful knowledge about it, and definitely they can also use it to find out the vulnerability and can perform the attack in the test environment. And don't attack on anybody machine, it's crime. Okay, set up in your lab environment, and or if you want to use for penetration testing with the consent of the authorized person, then you can it is legal, otherwise it's not legal. Clear? And also in next session I will discuss about what are the stages of effective risk assessment. Namaste, see you in the next.